10 fast-growing fruit plants you can grow at home, perfect for pots and small spaces. You know, the older we get, the more we appreciate calm routines. Watering a plant in the morning, watching something grow slowly, and knowing that every small step brings reward. But one thing that discourages many seniors is the belief that fruit plants take years before you see anything. And honestly, that used to be true, but not anymore. Today, I want to show you 10 fast-growing fruit plants that fit perfectly into a senior-friendly lifestyle. They grow well in pots, they don't demand heavy lifting or bending, and some of them start fruiting far sooner than most people think possible. In part 1, we'll look at the first 3: strawberries, cucumbers, and dwarf papayas, all incredibly rewarding for beginners and seniors. Let's begin. Number 1. Strawberries. Strawberries are one of the happiest fruit plants you can grow in a home garden. They're compact, beautiful, and surprisingly fast to produce. They flourish in small pots, hanging baskets, balcony railing planters, even a bright kitchen window. They're the kind of plant that makes you smile every time you pass by, especially when tiny white flowers appear, signaling that fruit isn't far behind. Why it's good for seniors? Strawberries are a wonderful choice for seniors for 3 reasons. First, they're rich in vitamin C, which boosts immunity and supports skin and heart health. Second, they digest easily and are gentle on the stomach. And third, they're expensive to buy fresh, especially sweet ones. Growing your own saves money and lets you enjoy healthier berries without chemicals or preservatives. Most importantly, they're low maintenance. You don't need to prune aggressively, repot constantly, or water them heavily. How to plant and care? To plant strawberries, choose a small to medium pot, around 8 to 10 inches wide. Use a light, well-draining potting mix so the roots stay airy. Strawberries dislike wet feet, so let the top inch of soil dry before watering again. A small handful of organic fertilizer once a month keeps the plant productive. Strawberries begin fruiting in about 3 to 4 months, and ever-bearing varieties continue producing small harvests throughout the season. They suit pots perfectly because of their shallow root system, and inside an apartment, they thrive in areas with good morning sunlight. A balcony ledge, a bright windowsill, or a spot near a south-facing window. They need about 4 to 6 hours of sun. Senior-friendly tip? Place the pot on a sturdy table or raised stand so that you don't need to bend to water, prune, or harvest. Not to mention, big harvests come from hanging baskets where the berries literally hang at eye level. No strain, no kneeling, no stress. Pro tip? Pinch off the first set of flowers. It feels counterintuitive, but it strengthens the plant and leads to bigger, sweeter berries later. Common mistakes to avoid? Don't overwater. Soggy soil leads to root rot. Don't place them in full shade. They won't fruit well. And don't overcrowd multiple plants in a tiny pot. Strawberries need space to breathe. Plant number 2, cucumber. Cucumber is one of the fastest fruiting plants you can grow, often ready in just 45 to 55 days. It's a climbing vine that thrives in containers and grows vertically, saving space while giving you a surprising amount of fruit. The leaves, the tendrils, the quick growth, everything about cucumbers feels lively and rewarding. Why it's good for seniors? Cucumbers are extremely hydrating, over 90% water, which is great for seniors, especially in warm climates. They support digestion, help regulate body temperature, and are perfect for salads, smoothies, and fresh snacks. From a financial perspective, cucumbers can get pricey depending on the season. Growing your own guarantees freshness and saves repeated grocery trips. Plus, cucumbers require almost no bending or pruning, making them wonderfully senior-friendly. How to plant and care? Use a medium to large pot, 10 to 12 inches, and add rich, well-draining soil. Plant 2 to 3 seeds and keep only the strongest seedling. Cucumbers grow quickly when supported, so give them a lightweight trellis, bamboo stick, or a simple string tied to a balcony railing. Water regularly, but avoid waterlogging. Feed with compost tea or any mild fertilizer every 2 weeks.
Cucumbers start producing in under 2 months and suit pots perfectly because they grow upwards rather than spreading on the ground. In apartments, they do best on balconies, outdoor windows, or near very bright windows indoors. They prefer 6 hours of sunlight, but they also tolerate partial shade surprisingly well. Senior-friendly tip? Place the pot on a sturdy cable or raised stand so the vines climb easily and you never need to bend to water, prune, or harvest. Pro tip? Remove the first 2 side shoots. This directs energy to the main vine, leading to a heavier harvest later. Most gardeners don't know this trick. Common mistakes to avoid? Don't plant cucumbers in tiny pots. The roots need room. Don't let the vines sprawl on the floor. It invites pests. And don't skip support. Without a trellis, the plant becomes weak. Plant number 3, papaya, dwarf varieties. Papaya is one of the most underrated fast-fruiting plants for home gardeners. Dwarf varieties grow beautifully in pots and can fruit in as little as 8 to 12 months. The plant grows tall but slender, with large tropical leaves that add beauty to any balcony. It supports digestion, eases constipation, nourishes the eyes, and is packed with antioxidants. The best part is dwarf papayas require almost no pruning, no bending, or no complicated maintenance. How to plant and care? Use a large but lightweight pot, around 15 to 20 inches deep. Fill it with soft, rich potting mix. Papayas hate wet soil, so water only when the top layer dries. Add a mild organic fertilizer once a month. Dwarf papayas fruit quickly. Many start producing within their first year. They suit pots because of their naturally shallow roots, and they prefer warm, bright spaces. Place them on a sunny balcony, near a bright wall, or in a warm corner with 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. Lighting is key. They prefer 6 to 8 hours of bright light or strong filtered sunlight. Senior-friendly tip? Place the pot on a wheeled plant stand. This allows you to slide the plant towards sunlight or away from harsh wind without lifting anything heavy. Pro tip? Plant 2 papayas together, one male flower dominant and one female flower dominant. This increases pollination and leads to bigger, more frequent harvests. Common mistakes to avoid? Don't grow papaya in cold, windy areas. They weaken easily. Don't plant them in clay soil. They hate heavy roots. And don't overwater. This is the fastest way to kill a papaya.
Plant number 5, pineapple. Pineapple is one of the easiest and most satisfying fruit plants to grow from a simple crown. It looks exotic, grows slowly but steadily, and fits perfectly into compact spaces. Pineapple plants don't need deep soil. They don't attract many pests, and their spiky, symmetrical leaves make them incredibly beautiful. Best of all, pineapples grown at home taste far sweeter than anything in a store because they're picked at full ripeness. Why it's good for seniors? Pineapples are rich in vitamin C and bromelain, a natural enzyme that helps with digestion and inflammation, both common concerns for seniors. They also support immunity and are great for joint comfort. They're also expensive in many areas, especially out of season. Growing your own removes that cost and gives you a fruit that lasts long after harvest. Pineapples require almost zero bending or pruning, making them a truly hands-off plant. How to plant and care. To plant a pineapple, simply twist the crown off a fresh fruit, peel off the lower leaves, and allow it to dry for a day. Then plant it in a small to medium pot with sandy, well-draining soil. Pineapples prefer slightly dry conditions, so water sparingly, only when the soil feels dry to the touch. Pineapples fruit in 12 to 18 months, but because they need such little attention, they're perfect for busy or elderly beginners. The reason they suit pots so well is their shallow root system. They don't need depth, just stability. Pineapples grow beautifully in apartments. Place them in bright indoor corners, balconies, or near sunny windows that get 4 to 6 hours of sunlight. And they tolerate heat well. Senior-friendly tip. Use a waist-height stand for pineapples. They don't require much watering, but placing them higher makes the occasional care easy without strain. Pro tip. Once the pineapple fruits, don't throw away the suckers or baby plants that grow around the base. These pups grow much faster than the original crown and give earlier, bigger pineapples.
Common mistakes to avoid. Don't overwater. This is the #1 mistake. Don't plant pineapples in deep, heavy soil. Roots suffocate. And don't keep them in cold, dark corners. They need warmth to thrive. Plant number 6, lemon, dwarf mare or calamondin. Dwarf lemon plants, especially Mayer lemon and calamondin, are some of the most productive fruit trees you can grow in pots. They're compact, evergreen, wonderfully fragrant, and produce lemons almost year-round once mature. They give your apartment a fresh, citrusy scent, and they add a bright pop of greenery to any space. With the right care, a single lemon tree can supply a family with fresh lemons for years. Why it's good for seniors. Lemon is extremely beneficial for seniors. It boosts immunity, supports heart health, aids digestion, and is perfect for warm morning water routines. Store-bought lemons can be expensive and often lack juice, but homegrown lemons are juicier, fresher, and chemical-free. From a senior lifestyle perspective, lemon plants require minimal bending, light pruning, and gentle watering. They're easy to manage and very forgiving. How to plant and care. Choose a 12 to 15-inch pot with excellent drainage. Use loose, aerated potting mix, and make sure the container has holes at the bottom. Water when the top 2 inches of soil feel dry. Citrus hates wet roots. Feed monthly with a citrus fertilizer or any balanced organic feed. Dwarf lemon suit pots because they're naturally compact and don't need deep roots. They fruit in 6 to 12 months after establishment, and they produce far better in containers than in heavy garden soil. In apartments, place them on a bright balcony or near a sunny window that gets 6 to 8 hours of light a day. They love warmth and direct sunlight. Senior-friendly tip. Place the lemon pot near a railing or wall so it gets reflected sunlight without needing to be moved or dragged. This prevents lifting or dragging heavy containers. Pro tip. Gently pinch off the tiny fruit that appear too early in the plant's life. Allowing the plant to grow stronger first ensures much larger, juicier lemons later. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't overwater. Citrus root rot is common. Don't place lemons in a dark corner. They won't fruit well. And don't skip feeding. Lemon plants are hungry and need regular nutrients. Plant number 7, fig, dwarf varieties. Figs are one of the most beginner-friendly fruit trees you can grow in a pot. Dwarf figs are compact, productive, and incredibly forgiving. They grow into small, bushy plants that look beautiful on balconies or patios, and their fruits are soft, sweet, and rich in flavor. Unlike many fruit trees, figs don't need complicated pruning or heavy feeding. They're one of the easiest fruit trees for seniors and beginners. Why it's good for seniors? Figs are naturally high in fiber, great for digestion, and support heart health, all extremely beneficial for seniors. They're also rich in calcium and potassium, making them a great addition to a senior-friendly diet. Buying figs is expensive in most places, and fresh figs spoil quickly, so growing your own is both healthy and economical. Figs don't require much bending, they can be grown at waist height, and they don't need constant maintenance, ideal for seniors who want results without stress. How to plant and care. Use a 12 to 15-inch pot with good drainage and fill it with soft, loamy potting mix. Figs love sunlight, the more the better, but they're surprisingly tolerant of partial shade. Water only when the top few inches of soil dry out, and feed lightly once a month during the growing season. Figs fruit fast. Many dwarf varieties fruit in 6 to 12 months, even in containers. They suit pots perfectly because they prefer slightly restricted roots, which encourages fruiting. In apartments, place them on sunny balconies, patios, bright indoor corners, or by a warm wall that reflects light back onto the plant. They enjoy 6 hours of sun but can produce even with 4 to 5. Senior-friendly tip. Place the pot on a sturdy raised platform or a waist-height plant table. Figs rarely need pruning or bending, making care easy from a standing or seated position. Pro tip. Lightly pinch the tips of young fig branches. This encourages branching, which leads to more fruiting points and a bigger harvest. Common mistakes to avoid? Don't overwater figs. They prefer slightly dry conditions. Don't plant them in deep shade. They won't fruit well. And don't keep repotting. Figs fruit better when their roots feel slightly snug. Plant number 8, mulberry, dwarf mulberry. Dwarf mulberry is one of the fastest fruiting plants you will ever grow, it can start producing berries in 3 to 6 months, sometimes even sooner. The plant stays small, grows in almost any pot, and produces long, sweet berries continuously during the season. It is incredibly rewarding and surprisingly easy to care for, making it a gem for home gardeners. Why it's good for seniors. Mulberries are rich in antioxidants, support eye health, aid digestion, and help regulate blood sugar, making them an excellent fruit for seniors. They're also rare and expensive in many markets, so growing your own is both healthy and economical. Dwarf mulberries are very low maintenance, no heavy pruning, no complex care, perfect for seniors who want something simple and productive. How to plant and care. Plant mulberries in a 10 to 12-inch pot with well-draining soil. Water when the top layer dries, but avoid soggy soil. Feed lightly every few weeks with any organic feed. Mulberries fruit fast. Many plants start producing within months. They suit pots perfectly because their roots don't grow aggressively and the dwarf varieties stay compact. In apartments, place them in warm, sunny spots like balconies, patios, or a bright window. They perform best with 5 to 6 hours of sunlight. Senior-friendly tip. Place them in a table height container or a raised stand. Mulberries don't require bending or kneeling, and harvesting is simply picking the berries gently with your hands. Pro tip. Prune lightly after the first fruiting flush. This encourages new shoots, which produce even more berries. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't leave the plant waterlogged. Mulberries hate wet roots. Don't keep them in deep shade. They won't fruit well. And don't over-fertilize. Too much nitrogen gives leaves, not berries. Plant number 9, passion fruit. Passion fruit is a stunning climbing vine that produces sweet, fragrant, vitamin-rich fruits. The flowers alone are breathtaking, one of the most unique sights you can add to a home garden. Passion fruit vines grow quickly, climb beautifully, and can fruit in as little as 6 to 9 months in the right environment. Why it's good for seniors. Passion fruit is excellent for digestion, reduces inflammation, supports sleep, and is naturally calming, perfect for seniors who enjoy mild, soothing fruits. It's also very expensive in supermarkets, especially fresh ones. Growing your own gives you a constant supply at a fraction of the price. The vine requires minimal heavy work, making it easy and enjoyable. How to plant and care. Plant passion fruit in a medium to large pot with nutrient-rich soil. Give it a trellis, railing, or vertical support to climb. Water regularly, but avoid flooding the soil. Feed with organic fertilizer every 2 weeks for best growth. The vine grows quickly, usually within 6 to 9 months. It suits pots perfectly because it grows vertically, not outward, making it ideal for small apartments. Place it on a balcony, beside a window with strong light, or along a sunny wall. It loves 6 hours of sun but can tolerate filtered sun. Senior-friendly tip. Install a lightweight trellis at waist height so the vine grows upward without you ever needing to lift or bend. Pro tip. Gently tap the flowers or shake the vine during flowering season. This improves pollination and increases fruit set dramatically. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't plant passion fruit in tiny pots. Roots need room. Don't ignore pruning. Tangled vines reduce fruiting. And don't keep it in full shade. It won't produce well.
Plant number 10, dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is a fast-growing, striking cactus that produces some of the most beautiful fruit in the world. It's surprisingly easy to grow in pots, and its growth pattern, tall, architectural, and upright, makes it perfect for small spaces. Dragon fruit can start producing in 6 to 12 months, especially when grown on a strong support. Why it's good for seniors? Dragon fruit is gentle on digestion, great for hydration, and packed with antioxidants, excellent for senior health. It's also expensive in most markets, and homegrown dragon fruit tastes fresher and sweeter. The plant itself requires almost no bending, pruning, or daily care, ideal for seniors who want a plant that does most of the work on its own. How to plant and care. Use a large pot, at least 12 to 15 inches, with sandy, well-draining soil. Place a sturdy support pole or trellis in the center. Dragon fruit needs something to climb. Water moderately. It's a cactus, so it prefers drying slightly between waterings. Feed monthly with a mild fertilizer. Dragon fruit thrives in pots because its roots stay shallow and compact. It grows well on balconies, patios, or bright windows with plenty of light.
It loves 6 to 8 hours of sunlight and warm temperatures. Senior-friendly tip? Grow dragon fruit with a single central pole so the plant stays upright and easy to maintain without bending or tying multiple branches. Pro tip? If you hand-pollinate the flowers at night with a small brush or your finger, the fruit size almost doubles. It's simple and extremely effective. Common mistakes to avoid? Don't overwater. The plant is a cactus. Don't skip support. Without it, the plant collapses. And don't keep it indoors in low light. It needs strong sun. And that's it. 10 fast-growing fruit plants you can grow right at home, even in the smallest spaces, and even if you're just starting your gardening journey. I hope this video showed you something important. Gardening doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be tiring, and it definitely doesn't have to take years before you see results. With the right plants, you can enjoy fresh fruit, gentle sunlight, and a peaceful routine, all without bending, kneeling, or stressing your body. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new today, I would truly appreciate it if you subscribed. It helps this channel reach more seniors who want to garden but don't know where to begin. And if you're already part of this community, thank you. You make every video worth creating. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these fruit plants are you thinking of trying first? Strawberries? Cucumbers? Maybe something new like dragon fruit? Let me know in the comments. I always read them and I love seeing what everyone is growing. And if you want your garden to grow even faster, watch the next video showing the easiest vegetables for seniors. It pairs perfectly with the plants we talked about today. Until next time, happy gardening and take good care of yourself.